Libra, and welcome to your love and relationships reading. This is for the week of August 30th until September 5th. Make sure you watch your other placements as well to have a more complete picture of the situation. In the recent past, you have Free Spirit, the Chariot, the Tower reverse, and Judgment. So you have tried to be a free spirit, to express your spirit, your inner self, as freely as possible, and you became aware of the impact of others, of your relationships, and maybe your significant other on this freedom of expression. For some of you, you had to really work hard on balancing your emotions. This is actually valid for the relationship. There is a need in order to move on to really bring your heart and your mind together and realign it. It's a lot of hard work, but it's doable, and you have been doing that because the relationship has changed drastically with this tower. For some of you, maybe it did not survive this tower reversed. Does mean that you should not try to go back to how things were, because if the tower moment happened, there was a reason. And there may be lots of judgment between you. Some of you may want to go back. I mean, when I'm saying go back, maybe you want a reunion with that person, okay? Because there is a separation. Judgment can indicate that as well. But you're both judging each other. There's a great deal of judgment. And again, the relationship can be saved with this card if this is what you want, obviously. So if this is not what you want, that part is not for you. But if you want it, but there is some hard work clearly to do. And you have been working on how to be yourself and be in this relationship, probably. For those of you who have not experienced a separation. In the present, you have no place like home, the devil, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Swords. So with all this work on being a free spirit, what is important for you is authenticity. It's important for you to be in an authentic relationship so that you feel that you're at home. You come home to yourself. This is about fitting in without having to try, because now I'll explain that a little bit later. You probably have felt that you had to conform in order to be accepted somehow. There is a lot of attractions, I would say, with this devil between you, and I'm talking about physical, sexual stuff as well, and that is what is causing also a limitation. You may feel stuck. For those of you, if the relationship is over, you may still feel stuck because of that. And you've been working a lot. You've been putting a lot of efforts in this situation after this change has happened. Because this is following the tower, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. But it does feel the other person is not doing their part. Your efforts are not reciprocated. So you may just feel that it's not going to work. And sometimes Seven of Pentacles reverse is also a card of finally realizing, okay, maybe this direction is just not the right one, because I'm pushing and pushing and nothing is happening. And also the other one is not doing their part. That's might be where some of you are, because of the conflicts with this Page of Swords, the conflicts and the arguments, and not always valid arguments. And by valid arguments, I mean about something that is really important. Okay, so there are conflicts and communication issues, because the Swords is always about communication, and you've been putting a lot of efforts in order to improve that. The other person does not do their fair share, really. In the future, you have Ubuntu, the world, Four of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles. So Ubuntu in this deck means compassion for others. And this is about realizing that they are going through their own stuff as well, and they're having their own challenges. And through that, this actually, if you feel this compassion, or at least you're open to this understanding that they are also going through their own stuff, first give you patience, and it may allow you actually to understand what has kept you stuck, okay? Because you're at the end of a cycle, okay, of hard work. And this is a very positive card because it's also a card of receiving rewards for all the work that you've been doing. It's following this Chariot, which is about doing the hard work of rebalancing emotions despite all this stuckness and really this physical part of the attraction that can sometimes trap you, okay? You are going to get rewarded. It's the end of a cycle of boredom, of just being disengaged from life, not taking advantage of what life is presenting you. That's how you have been doing. Or maybe this can also be applying to your loved one. Maybe you have been dealing with someone who, and for many of you, I think this is the case, who has not been interested, because this is following the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And I told you, Seven of Pentacles is about you putting in a lot of effort, the other person is not. And so it's like they were just disengaged, uninterested, and they didn't give a shit, something like that. And there's going to be an end to this cycle, or of maybe you attracting that kind of person, if you feel that the relationship cannot be saved and you are slowly moving on. This can be you, this Knight of Pentacles. You're moving on to something stable. You want a stable relationship, and you're with someone responsible, and you're just making your move towards it. And this can also be, and that's I think what is the reward of this cycle that is starting. That can be someone who wants a stable relationship with you, someone who's reliable, down to earth, responsible, and that's definitely a good prospect. They may not be very at ease with showing lots of emotions, certainly, but yeah, they are someone who is caring and responsible. So that's important. If you have been dealing with people who were not really engaged in the relationship and not really responsible, like you had to take care of them. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress reverse, and this is what I was talking about when I said that you may have felt that you had to conform to what others wanted, to what your partner wanted in order to be accepted. That's what the Empress is. It's not showing your true self because of sort of fear of rejection, okay? So this is what you're working on right now. This is maybe what you're processing, what you're feeling right now as you're going through all these efforts that you're putting to resolve the communication issues and this feeling of being stuck in this relationship. Not in a positive way. If you are already in this relationship and you want to stay with this partner, this kind of stuckness is not necessarily a good thing. It may glue you down and not allow you to be that free spirit and feel that you fit in. And if it has ended, this hasn't been allowing you, I would say, to move on. But you are going to do that because that's a new cycle. required, I would say. The universe is asking you to do that. So there you have it, Libra. I hope this gave you some clarity. If you want to have more information and guidance, go to soulclearingtarot.com. You have the link in the description box below to ask for a personal reading. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like. And I wish you a great week, and I see you later. Take care, Libra.